Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
5 years ago, when I watched episode 1 of the Umbrella Academy for the first time, I was immediately sucked into the bizarre and otherworldly sphere of this unique show. Growing up watching the animated X-Men cartoon, the Powerpuff Girls, and having devoured every Marvel movie I could get my hands on into adulthood, it's safe to say that quality stories about superpowered beings are my catnip. So to find a tale about beings with superhuman abilities, who fight crime as children and then grow up to become a dysfunctional and relatable family, was TV gold. Now, Netflix has released the final outing for the Umbrella Academy, as Victor, Klaus, Allison, Five, Diego, Luther, Ben and Lila take their bows in the last season of the beloved series. Yet again, it pulls out all the stops to deliver a spectacle, one filled with gore, time-bending antics, and sibling jibes that will pull at the heartstrings of die-hard fans who've been waiting for this moment for years. However, while the show has held on to its essence, remaining fun, quirky, devastating, horrifying and hopeful all rolled into one, it was at its best when it first began. With that being said, it's a relief that the Umbrella Academy is being granted an ending at all. Too many worthy properties have been axed from Netflix before they have a chance to provide viewers with a satisfying ending, including the likes of 1899, Shadow and Bone, Lockwood and Co. and the OA. Sense8 is unique in that after being cancelled on a Season 2 cliffhanger, a 2.5-hour finale was then released over a year later. We meet the Umbrella Academy gang in Season 4 after their entire universe has been reset. At the end of Season 3, it was revealed that Allison, Emmy Raver Lampman, had finally been reunited with her daughter after striking up a deal with an alternate version of her adoptive father Sir Reginald Hargreaves, Colm Feary. Not only that, but the siblings were stripped of their powers. Luther, Tom Hopper, returned from the dead, his wife Sloane, Genesis Rodriguez, disappeared and several severe injuries among the siblings were reversed. Sometime later in Season 4, the team are all living very disparate lives. Victor, Elliot Page, is leaving a trail of broken hearts while running a bar in Canada. Diego, David Castañeda, and Lila, Ritu Arya, are trying to manage the chaos of raising young kids. Luther is paying the bills as an astronaut stripper. Allison is taking on small acting jobs. Five is working as a covert agent. Klaus, Robert Sheehan, has become a germaphobe and Ben, Justin H. Min, is being released from a stint in prison. So where do we go from here? Another imminent apocalyptic event, of course. It's unsurprising to see why the Umbrella Academy has come to an end with Season 4. It is an incredibly entertaining show that I'm delighted to be a fan of, but it can get repetitive when each season involves attempting, and sometimes failing, to prevent the apocalypse. Where can you go when the stakes always appear to be at the highest possible level? This time, the potential end of the universe revolves around Ben, an alternate version of the Hargreaves sibling, who grew up in the Sparrow Academy and who we met in Season 3. There are also new menacing antagonists too, played masterfully by Will and Grace's Megan Mullally and The Last of Us' Nick Offerman, who star as a couple running secret meetings with the aim of spreading the message that their universe is hiding a big secret. While being weird and wonderful is the Umbrella Academy's forte, at times the direction that Season 4 takes can feel too convoluted for its own good. But then, in comes a sharp exchange of dialogue or a high-octane action sequence that distracts us enough not to care too much about the nitty-gritty details. There is one particular character who I felt disappointed never really had the chance to fully flex their powers, given the enormous potential they had and the fact that they're a huge fan favorite. Elsewhere, a relationship develops between two individuals in a new episode that is really unsettling, even if it was organic and made sense for the story. You'll see what I mean. The Umbrella Academy was straight out the gate 5 years ago with mounds of ambition, and it's never faltered in that respect. After its first outing, the second season where the siblings were transported to the 1960s